Welcome to another episode of Monday Marketplace at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. I am Pam.
I'm Mary.
And through these videos, we like to show you different techniques, ideas, store models, projects, new yarns. We have such a variety of things that we present. And so today, again, we have something new for you. It is an Entrelac knitted shawl.
Mary, which is beautiful and squishy.
Yes.
And challenging.
And,
yes.
Well, fun. Yeah. What yarn is it from?
The yarn is Gianna, and it's a worsted weight yarn. It's a chainette stitch. It's delightful. It has some alpaca in it. It has wool, cotton, silk, and 14% baby alpaca.
Yeah.
It is hand wash, lay flat to dry. But like you said, Pam, you started this shawl in that bottom corner.
Yes.
And by the time you got here, there was no pilling. There was nothing noticeably different after you worked and touched everything the whole entire time. The colors are absolutely beautiful.
Well, what's really great is that it has a long colorway. And so this yarn and this shawl was specifically designed to go together. And Mary and I were discussing, you really can't do this and get the same effect.
You can't just get a variegated or, this was designed specifically for this. It is $27.95, I believe, $27.98. So it's, it is not your budget pattern, but it is so beautiful. It's treating yourself.
It truly is.
Yeah.
The shawl takes 4 skeins, and so it is a large shawl, and we have had this on several different ways. You could use it as a shrug. You could nip it at the sides or put a stitch or, create something to make it more of a shawlette or something that we could actually wrap. You would just turn it back. But again, there is so much coziness to it.
I see, even curling up on the sofa.
Oh, absolutely.
In the wintertime with this just wrapped around you in a good book and a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Lay it over your legs.
Yeah, kids' sports games.
Right. So it does take 4 skeins, but I made this sample and there was plenty of yarn left. If you wanted to make it a little bigger, you could do that.
And right now, what is it, Pam? It's 60 inches.
60 by 30.
Right, 60 by 30.
60 by 30 deep. So what is so much fun about this Entrelac? And I will briefly explain it for anybody that is interested, because I don't want you to be overwhelmed by the concept. I will be offering classes. They will be listed in our newsletter. They will also be on our website. Just a little heads up, it's September 22 and 24. Check the times.
And it is garter.
It is
garter. But you're on your toes all the time, right?
So here's the concept of working Entrelac for those of you that have not done this before. It's a great technique to throw in your tool belt. You start with a cast-on edge. Then you work it back and forth and you've got your first little square.
18 stitches, right, Pam?
18 stitches and 18 rows. So that gives you 18 bumps, 36 rows. Then you do a backwards loop cast on. Who doesn't know that? That's that little simple thumb method. And you work this little square back and forth by itself, but you're picking up this stitch from here every time you get to that end. So what you're doing is you are working this whole shawl, square by square, 18 stitches at a time for 18 rows. And then you move on here. If you see how the construction goes, you can see how the colors navigate through the shawl. You go here, then you work here. You pick up here or you cast on here and you work it across. So you can see how the colors make the changes as you're working through.
So Pam, you have all these little triangles, per se, on your needles at one time. You're not just working on one corner. You got a very jagged.
When you get here, you have parts of all of these, one side of all of these hanging on your needles. It sounds complex. Trust me, it is not. They have great instructions. There's a graph. Also, this little tool, because it has a little end, is amazing for picking up.
You have to have that.
It is so helpful.
We all have those in our knitting bags anyway.
That a double point if you're in in a pinch, you can grab a double point. But picking up your stitches, there's going to be those of you that say, oh, I don't like to pick up stitches. It is so simple because you are picking up stitches right along in the garter bumps.
Yeah.
It's easy to see.
So you're not looking for them. They are right there.
So with that all being said, you are only ever working on just 18 stitches at a time and just working your way through it. So you can see there's a lot of turning. Yep. A lot of turning. And as your shawl gets bigger, you're not turning the whole shawl. You're just
How big of a needle,
bit.
Pam, do you need? How big of a cord did you need for this whole thing?
I started out with a 24, and then I graduated up to the 32.
That's not so bad.
No, because...
So it's manageable.
Oh, very manageable. And then at the end, your last little bit are just half square triangles to fill in the last little gap.
Done the same way, though.
It's done the exact
So if you wanted
same
to add more and make it bigger, you would just continue with your squares.
Yes. And the way the pattern is set up, they tell you the beginning, especially when you get up here further, they tell you the beginning square, and then they say, and each repeating square. So you can repeat that. Like when you get further, you can just repeat your repeating squares.
Okay.
So again, there will be a class. Don't let it intimidate you. It was very, very much.
Well, I bet it was fun to watch how it came out. What square was next and how it was all coming together.
It all comes together.
Yeah.
Entrelac can be shown in a couple of different ways. This one is all garter stitch and it's square. But this blanket we have had in the shop for quite a while. And this is also Entrelac. And you can see it's different because you have less rows, more stitches, but it gives it a weaving pattern. That too is Entrelac. So you can get different looks using this technique.
And this one could be done with a variegated or, yeah. Whereas this has got that patchwork.
Yes, this one is different, but the whole technique
is the same. So once you learn one of them, you can do the other.
Absolutely. And it's just a fun new technique to have in your knitting repertoire.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? So if you have any further questions on this, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales at countryneedleworks.net, and keep a lookout for those dates and times for that class. We'll hope to see you soon.